Hey, what's going on, guys? Captain Rick here. It's Easter Sunday, April 20th, and we're just heading home from our last trip in Rochester for the season, or at least for the spring. We had a good day today. We had a new group out with us, and I apologize for not doing this on the boat so I can show you all the fancy lures and make the video sexy, but headed home now so I can see my boy and get the house ready. We've got 17 people coming over right now, or later on for dinner, so the wife's got her plate full. So we went west again. We fished west the last 3 days, and it's been good. Yesterday was a little bit tougher, and like I said, at times we were not able to fish one side of the boat because the wind was blowing the releases up the tow line. But today, it was game on. We set up at the ponds and trolled past Lighthouse, and it was a little bit slower east of Braddock's. Once we got to the point at Braddock's down to the Lighthouse, it was just consistent action. Probably 2-to-1 inside board versus the outside board, running 100 to 125 foot leads, all Smithwicks, mostly natural colors. The only bright stuff we had out was one Fire Tiger Smithwick, but IU, Lurch, Riding Dirty, the black and gold with the orange belly, black and silver with the orange belly. Those are all constant fish takers for us today. Chinook divers were pretty decent. On one side we ran the UV mongoose, on the other side the black flash. If you guys want to see pictures of a lot of this stuff or see them in person, you can go back to the last few videos we made the last few days, and you will see all the same stuff. Really didn't change anything up today. So we made our first pass in that 6 to 9 foot of water all the way down past Lighthouse. And then once we got past Lighthouse, we turned it north and got into that, I would say 20 to 30 foot range, and rode it back. We put some deeper diving sticks on, some longer stuff, put our downriggers down and let our divers out a little further, kind of seeing if we could find something else other than brown trout. We did throw back a under Atlantic today and a shorter coho. It was a keeper, but we let it go. It was small. So slid out a little deeper, hoping we could find a salmon or a lake trout or something different to play with. Did not find either of those, but we did find some better quality brown trout. We had a couple of brown trout in that 8 to 9 pound range out there. Seasick waddler on one rigger, that was stinger size. The black silver flash went on the Chinook diver, and then we went to the Bay Rat long shallows on our board rods. Black flash took a brown, and then this Lucky Charms kind of color. It was a custom Bay Rat that we had made up. That took a fish as well, but slowed down. Didn't mark a ton. We marked more when we first got out to that level, and then as we worked it back east, we didn't see a ton on the screen. Had a buddy fishing around the mouth of the Jenny today. He had a nice box of silvers. He had half a dozen, 4, 5, 6 Chinooks, a couple cohos, some brown trout. So that's a move you guys can make if you are fishing in the area. Seems to be some salmon hanging around the mouth of the Genesee River. We did have at least one, maybe two hooked up. We had one smash our Chinook diver, and it was just ripping line out. That was on the UV mongoose, 8 or 10 foot out from the boat. And then we had a board line that hit and was ripping pretty good on a Smithwick, and those Smithwick hooks just aren't made for Chinook salmon. And he found himself free again and not headed to a cooler coffin. So it's been a good brown trout season over here in Rochester. We're looking forward to getting over to Wilson and St. Catharines and start hammering on some salmon. So stay tuned. We'll have some reports up. Wish us luck. We've got the first tournament of the season in St. Catharines tomorrow. I'm sorry, not tomorrow, next weekend. So we got to get the boat moved up west and lot of logistics that gotta kind of fall into place. Usually I run the boat up to Wilson on our Sunday afternoon after our Sunday charter, but today's Easter and I'm headed home with the family, so we'll figure out when we can get it up west later on this week. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, do all the good things there, and we'll grow this channel. So stay tuned for salmon fishing reports coming up.